What's up,
Oh
everybody?
my gosh. We can never just start off normal. Always got to be weird.
All right, what we got?
Oh, Lord. I need to turn on my iPad so I can make sure everything looks and sounds okay.
What's going on?
Hey, Kamari. Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Whoop, whoop. Stop messing. Hater. Hater. If you have a hater in your life, put a thumbs up in the comments. Hi, Selena.
I gotta log in real quick.
Okay, good. We look good. We look good.
That's good. Anybody else tired?
You ain't gonna be tired today. We gotta wake up, pep up. Hey, Khadija. Yes, I hope everybody's doing well. How's everyone doing? How's everyone enjoying their fall weather so far? I'm loving it. I'm curious. Like, I already got my little sweatshirt.
You've been complaining about how cold it is.
No, I haven't. In the middle of the night, it gets cold. It gets a little chilly. That's the only time. But turn the heat on, snuggle up under that blanket. It's so much better. Kumari said, yes, I've been tired since I woke up and still working at this moment. That sucks. Hey, African gal. How's everyone doing? But yes, quit watching the game. You working.
The game.
You're on the clock.
What the game?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't the game. It's
a
just
game.
a game.
Stop watching a game. A basketball game. Not even your team. Hey, Ebony. How's everybody? Remember to hit the thumbs up on your way in. Don't forget. Don't do it.
Yo, how mad she gets at me touching these bottles.
Because it's like my teeth are involved. I don't want water down in front of my
teeth
shirt.
are
Yeah,
involved.
you can accidentally bang my teeth against the bottle.
Nobody banging your teeth against the bottle. She
Try.
was afraid of a little bit of water. Go ahead.
It's funny. I was talking all about fall colors, but we look a lot like spring and summer here.
Yeah, for sure.
I love this little water bottle, by the way. It's from Amazon, and it's glass. I know a lot of people get those stainless steel water bottles, but I got one of those a couple years ago, and it smells weird after a while. And I don't like the fact that I can't see inside the bottle. Like, what if a bug gets in there or something? And it's floating around. A bug.
A bug.
A bug. A bee.
Save it for Amazon.
No, it's nice.
It is nice.
Yeah, and it came in like some other nice colors too. This
Did
wasn't
you get it off Amazon?
Yeah, this wasn't my favorite color, but I ended up really liking it. But yeah, it's 32 ounces for like Vanna White right now. It's really good. Like I said, I don't like those stainless steel bottles. I don't know how people are stuck on them. I need to be able to see my water after drinking from a water bottle for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's clear. I need to be able to see everything inside. Hey, Tio. Selena, where do you live? She said it's been warm here. It's been warm here too, a little bit. Like, we've had our chilly days. Definitely more warm than chilly, but at night it gets chilly. You definitely need a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I love fall, but my house is colder than outside.
Jeez.
I think that's normally how it goes, though, right? Just like it gets hotter inside than it does outside in the summer.
No.
Speaking of, I need a fan. Is the fan over there? I'm starting to get hot. How many bottled waters you drinking a day? Hey, Elaine.
It's not here.
Dang, where is it? I'm hot. I don't go by bottles of water. African guy, I just drink like as many as I can of these. Like, I fill this up, drink it, fill it up, drink it. This is 32 ounces.
That's what you fill it to? I don't think you fill it that high.
Yeah, you fill it up to the this green casing, whatever you call it. They said in the little pamphlet that came with it, was like, don't fill it too high, which I don't understand why that's a thing, but whatever. Oh, in the 70s. That is warm. I mean, I guess we've been getting 70s too. But anyways.
So this is our
anniversary live.
Yeah, we passed it, but
yeah, our anniversary was on the 17th, which was Sunday. So we've officially been together, married 6 years, but we officially been together for 14, which to me is like so strange. Like, That's almost 20 years if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like 18 or 19, but still, might as well be. It doesn't feel like that though.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you, Steph.
You said
Thanks,
doesn't feel like
Tio.
it?
Draga. No, because I mean, 14 years ago, 2007, it feels like when I think of it in terms of like school and stuff when we were in college, that definitely feels like years ago. But having met you, it does not feel like that. It feels more like I've probably known you for 6 years versus 14. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to Delaware the first weekend in November for a wedding. I'm like, do I need to bring my snow boots and winter jacket? Shoot, you might. It's like, no, no, I don't think so. I mean, I know you're not serious, but I don't think it'll be that chilly, right? It don't really start getting cold here until after Christmas.
I mean, but
after Christmas.
But that's not how it used to be.
Off.
I think it's just how winters have been.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get any snow last year. I don't think we got maybe 1 or 2 days of snow, but it wasn't anything substantial. It's probably was a good thing because after COVID and the shelves being empty for not most of the year, but a good part of the year, snow would have come after that. That would have like made everything 10 times worse. Who's getting married, African gal? I don't really like traveling for weddings. I really don't even like going to weddings, to be honest.
Have y'all been to many weddings since COVID?
Yeah, I remember my friend, she had to go to like so many Zoom weddings when COVID was in like the height of quarantine. And I was like, this is actually a good thing because pandemic's not a good thing, but it's like the silver lining because if there was no quarantine, she wouldn't have been able to go to all those different weddings.
Yeah.
She would have had to turn down most of them. But because she was able to click a button, she was like, all right, who's next? Who's next?
So Zoom weddings.
Yes. I didn't do any Zoom weddings last year. It's probably because we don't have any friends. And a lot of the people that I know that got married way back when, they're either divorced or just no comment. So it's actually kind of sad.
What do you mean most?
Most. There's only 1 or 2 other couples that we know that's happily married.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to say anybody.
I can say names.
We're not gonna say names. I'm not getting in trouble.
Are you saying that people are just
not
married
people?
And not
I'm
happy?
talking about friends, not like family. And I'm talking about friends.
I can name a few of yours that are happy.
Yeah.
Yo, you are tripping. You are tripping.
My aunt's husband's brother. My uncle, I guess. I was like, who? Your aunt's husband's brother. So yeah, I guess that would technically make him an uncle, but you probably wouldn't call him uncle. I promised my mama would go, but I regretted it right after because we gotta fly there. Oh my God. Oh yeah, because I forget where you live. I feel like down south somewhere.
Jeez.
My god sister postponed her wedding until next year, and I've watched 3 Zoom weddings. How is it? Is it? I mean, I guess if you like being at weddings, it's probably like a sucky experience, but it's also really like efficient. You don't have to really get super dressed up. You don't have to get in the car, wrap a gift, bring a gift. You can send some money or something, sitting there eating food with people you barely know. He's gone to a couple, was it 1 or 2 weddings where I was in it and then you had to like sit alone and make friends with the people around you. He's a good sport for that because I only probably done that once. I wouldn't have done it more than once.
You did do it more than once. What are you talking about?
Whose wedding?
I don't remember them like that.
I know with Justin's wedding, I came with Alyssa, with your sister, so I wasn't alone.
That's mine. I'm talking about that you were. Oh, you're saying
where you were in it and I had to just be a guest.
No, yeah, alone. That was once.
Yeah, he's done it more than once. What are you doing?
I was wiping the dude up. You don't pay attention to me.
I knew you were in South Carolina, African gal. Hey, Ann Love, just like other couples, you guys look so much alike. Everyone always what is it exactly? Is it our smile? Is it our cheeks? I think it might be our cheeks that people are saying. Is it our eyes? Because I don't really see it like that. I've seen us in pictures and videos, obviously, and I just don't see it. You think we look alike?
I don't know.
I'm gonna need you to wake up.
I know. I'm up, but it's just I don't know. It's weird talking about why we look alike. Like this, I don't know. That's weird.
We're not related, so who cares?
Still, this is weird. I don't have nothing to add to that one.
Okay. Hey, Raina. African Gas says it's an African wedding, so I'm excited for the food more than anything. It's weird, and you're right, Ed. I remember I went to a Nigerian wedding back when I was like, I don't know, a few years out of college, and it was one of our college friends getting married. And they said in the invitation, the wedding started at 12. So me and my friend, we like hustling, trying to get there at 12. And we get there and nobody is there. The church, the doors are open to the church, but the inside doors to the actual like sanctuary and all that, you can't come in. And then we were trying to peek in the windows and we saw like nothing was ready. And I'm looking at the invitation. I'm asking like, are we in the right place? You were here for the such and such one. They're like, yeah, you're in the right place. And so my other friend, because this was like a huge couple on our campus that everyone knew, there was a lot of other people going to this wedding that we knew as well. So our one friend came in much later, and we told him how we were sitting out in the car for like hours. Now I think it was maybe 2 or 3 o'clock at this point, and he's Nigerian as well. And he was like, "Oh, you showed up on time? I feel bad for you. No one told you?" I was like, "What?" He was like, "These weddings always start later. You cannot show up here on time." And I'm like, "No, why would I ever think that or even assume?" Like, he was like, "That's just how it is. We always get started late." And it was so many people at this wedding. It was unreal. I don't know how they paid for that wedding. It was between all the college people there and the families. It was. But everyone had a blast. It was like one of the most hype weddings I ever been to.
Hello, Shivaya.
Hey, Shivaya. It's the hair because Lex is growing them inches. I don't think y'all look alike, but I think it's the cheekbones when y'all smile. That's what I think too. Thank you, Khadijah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was thinking about your hair earlier too, wondering like, are you going to still continue to grow? Like, what do y'all think? Because when he first started growing his hair, the plan was to get locks.
No, it wasn't.
That's what you said.
I said I would think about it.
Alex, for years, he told me, I'm gonna get locks. And I didn't want him to because I like this short haircut. But then I was like, whatever, he do what he wants with his own hair. That's whatever. So I wrapped my mind around it. So now I'm waiting on it, and he's just like, I never said that. I want to try all the hairstyles. It's like your hair, you've done the braids, so it's time to move on.
Okay.
When are you gonna get the locks?
As soon as you cut your hair off, nice and short. I'm thinking.
No, my head is way too big for some little short dude.
Your head is not too big.
It is. I would always be self-conscious because once your hair is that short, that's it. Like, you can't adjust it. You can't put it in a ponytail. The only thing you can do is put a hat on, and that might not even look good. So, what's your plan?
I just told you,
Alex. It can't be dependent upon what I do.
Why not? Everything in my life's dependent on what you do.
That's not even true.
What are you talking about?
What are you locking your hair? I'm getting tired of braiding your hair.
Can't help you. So, since this is a anniversary episode, we're going to do some combo and chill questions.
Combo and chill, and some dating stuff too. Hey, Bex. Selena said, "No, she don't want me to cut my hair." You want to do combo and chill first, or the relationship stuff first?
Do you have relationships?
Yeah, it's on my phone. Let's say it's on my iPad, but it should be on my phone too.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. So these are kind of interesting / funny, and also / what would you do? What do you think? Type of thing. So first one up is my date's Bumble profile said he was 5'6". I turned up yesterday and he's 5'3", which meant I was taller than him. I'm 5'5". I was annoyed that he lied at first, but I gave it a chance. We have a drink, and then he weirded me out by kicking off. I don't know what that means. I guess getting upset or something when I returned from the bathroom.
Oh.
He asked me if I had washed my hands. I said I had, and he said he didn't believe me. For at least 3 minutes, he was saying how disgusting people don't wash their hands, that I didn't take long enough in the bathroom for me to have washed my hands, then tried to say it was a joke. I got out of there as soon as I could. It was so bad. And afterwards, he texted her and said, "Let me know when you're home." She said, "Just got in. Good to meet you." He then replies, "Wow, that's a rejection text if I ever seen one. Thought you'd be a bit more gentle." And another thing I forgot to mention, he said at one point at the beginning, "You're taller than I thought. Didn't your profile say you're 5'2"? He had never to be mad at her because she was taller. I never heard that before. How you lying about your height and
How
then
tall are you?
mad me? I'm 5'2" too.
Okay.
Yeah. But my question is, have any of you been on a date or out with someone or whatever, texting, and out of the blue something weird like that pops up? Because that would be off-putting, especially like, what do you mean did I wash my hands? Like, assume that I did and worry about that later. And I also think that was weird too. Like, this whole height. I mean, I guess people had their preferences or whatever, but
She ain't wash her hands.
what makes you think that?
She ain't wash them hands.
First of all, how do you know she went to the bathroom to use the bathroom? A lot of times women go to check their lipstick or to fix their hair or something, wipe their nose. Who knows? You just don't want to do whatever that is at the table. You go to the
She
bathroom.
probably wash your hands after.
And she said she did.
She didn't wash her hands.
And a lot of times,
you know how you stop a 3-minute conversation by washing your hands?
Smell them.
Smell them. And you do it every time.
But it's like,
go ahead. She ain't wash her hands, and she kept them joints right by her side during that whole meal. She didn't wash her hands. That's the news flash I got from that. He dodged the bullet. Like, you're looking at this all wrong. He said 1, 2, 1,000, and then she walked out. Nah, you ain't do nothing right.
Whatever. Especially when you're on a date, you try to make sure that everything is right. You know, like I said, your lash might be lifting up a little bit.
She didn't wash her hands though.
A lot of females just sprinkle water on their hands and walk out. In a public restroom, how can you not use soap? I mean, obviously, you use soap all the time, but
most
importantly, I'm like pump. I'm on all the soap in the public restroom. I don't touch the handle. Afterwards, I kind of like bump it back, or I take the paper towel. And
when did this happen? Because why are you on Bumble anyway during COVID? Not washing your hands during bathroom breaks. See?
Bathroom breaks. Oh my God, yes. But oh, you think they will, but they, I get grossed out when I see people go to the bathroom, wash their hands, then grab the door handle full force. Like, ugh, I just hear the germs attaching to their skin. Oh, and if there's no trash can by the door, I'm sorry, but I'll take the paper towel and just throw it in the corner. Especially if I've seen that other people have done it. I'm not touching the door handle.
Wait,
it's disgusting.
What? Y'all women are sitting here throwing trash on the ground in the women's bathrooms. See, this way I'm deserve better than us.
That's why they put the trash can by the doors all the time in the ladies' room.
They do it in every bathroom. It's not just.
I'm sorry.
But I never threw it on the ground. I just took it with me and threw it somewhere else.
I'll do that too sometimes.
Nah, no, you don't.
I will sometimes.
Nah, we found out what you do sometimes.
But if there's a pile of balled up paper towels on the ground, I put mine
then
there
it's because
too.
I haven't even been there. That's what y'all know. If y'all go to the bathroom,
hey, Lervin.
Balled up towels on the ground.
I'm sorry. I cannot touch that door. I'm sorry.
I'm with you, but I just.
And honestly, I wish they would make it so that the door handle is on the outside. So when I come in, fine, I gotta open it. But when I'm leaving with clean hands. I don't want to have to pull that door. It's weird.
It's so crazy to me. People still throw trash out the car window.
I never understand that.
Like, I'm too paranoid about it now.
Full on pieces of garbage.
Like, I feel like as soon as I throw that little hamburger wrapper out, it's going to unfold and be right over top of the driver behind me and stick.
Like on Final Destination.
Yeah,
somehow.
Like I'm gonna cause some crazy
18 car pile up.
Nah, I feel it every time.
When my mom used a public bathroom, she looks like a contortion. She be flushing with her feet, opening the door to elbow. Except, I be having like
praying mantis.
Yes.
That's serious.
The things that I see happen in the bathroom at my job. Man, I remember when I worked in a regular office, whatever, people would just be in the bathroom on the toilet playing games. I could hear them texting, just be chilling in there, doing nothing except wasting time, which I never was mad at. I was only mad that they were in the stall that I normally like to go to.
You only have one bath. We used to go to different floors.
Yeah, I mean, we went to
That's how you get comfortable. Nobody's on this floor that you know.
But see, the thing is about going to another floor sometimes, like I said, I had a stall that I liked.
I like the one on
the other
floor.
So going to a different floor is like, I don't really know what y'all behaviors like up here.
They would come to ours. Like you would never. Your bathroom is never on your floor. It's always on another floor. See, that's where you messed up. You went to the bathroom on your floor and stayed.
Well, no, normally that works out for me. You know, not often.
Only women could get that off.
Why?
Because as men, you're either in there for a quick amount of time or a long amount of time.
Oh, yeah, we have to go to the stall every time. Y'all don't always have to go to the stall.
Yeah, so.
The thing, I love the foot pool that they have added on the doors. Oh, yeah, so I don't have to touch the dirty handles. I've yet to come across one of those. Now, I've kicked the door open, like pushed it with my toes. But
I was like, put them toes back together. Spread them out. I kicked them.
That's so true, Lex. Don't nobody know me up here. Yeah, that's true too. I guess I don't know. I just don't want people trying to track my shoes.
They will on your floor.
I guess
that's why you go to a different floor.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next one.
After you stop working.
Okay. Someone asked, do tall women intimidate men? This woman says, I'm a tall lady, around 5'10", and I've always wondered if tall women are off-putting or intimidating to men. Maybe it's my own insecurities, as I've always been a little self-conscious about my height. But I feel like traditionally women are supposed to be dainty and small, and men are tall and masculine. I'm trying to break that mindset, as it does me no good dwelling over what I can't change. Do men feel the same way, or is that just me? I'm not saying I'm insanely tall. I'm about the height of an average male. However, I'm definitely over 6 feet in heels. Wow. See, being as little as I am my whole life, I don't really ever think about it. I mean, my sister is tall, but I don't think she feels like she's intimidating to guys because she's 5'9". And when she puts on heels, I'm pretty sure she's over 6 feet too. But like, would you have dated a woman taller than you, or have you?
Taller than me? You know what taller than me is?
Okay, the same height as you.
Is she 6'2"?
Is she? What if she's the same height as you?
I wouldn't care. I honestly don't notice heights. That's why I had to ask you how tall you are. Like, if you're shorter than me, in my mind, you're just shorter than me.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be 1 inch. It could be 5. You're shorter than me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't think about it.
Yeah.
I dated a girl that was my height before, in a sense.
I really would wonder.
I
mean, I don't know. Like, is it when you say you have dated someone around
in a
your
sense,
height?
like dates, yeah, but we didn't
you weren't full blown couple.
Yeah.
How was it? Was she like the only one or only person you dated that was around your height? Go through the Rolodex.
Cause not really. I mean, I guess not really. It was because that's why I really wish I could tell like just how much shorter people were, but
I feel like
I just don't think about it. Is basically what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's so strange because I understand feeling a certain way if you're a guy and you're shorter, or if you're a woman and you're taller. Because of exactly what that lady said, like society expects a couple to just look a certain way. So I get that, but at the end of the day, height does not really matter that much in day-to-day life. Like, it matters a lot for me in certain moments, like I can't reach, so I just get a step stool, or when I give him a hug, I have to like he just realized not that long ago, like, you on your toes? Like, yeah, because if I'm not on my toes, then my face is gonna be here. Like, it's just is not really all that comfortable. But most of the day, 99% of the day is spent with me just living and not really thinking much about it. But I understand how in social settings, I guess it could be a little awkward. But to me, it's never something that I feel like people should let get in the way. But I know that's easier said than done. My husband is 6'3" and I'm 5'3". That's like me and you. I'm 5'2". Well, how tall are you?
6'1".
6'1". So almost the same. With complete foot, 12 inches of difference. I think I'm average, 5'7". I used to want to be taller though for modeling. I remember wanting to be taller like in elementary school and maybe middle school because people just always seemed to be taller than me. And I just wanted to be more eye to eye with people.
Mm-hmm.
But once I got to high school, who cared? I didn't think anything about it. And I just thought, and I guess it was because there were so many other short people too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just all evened out in my mind. But yeah, I just remember being, in elementary school, everyone wants to be like, how tall are you? I'm taller than you. Yeah. Like, shut up. Hey, let's move on to the next one. Oh, this one was a good. I understand the need for mask mandates, but man, has it made the awkward. Scanning the area where you said you'd meet, trying to make eye contact with anyone that could potentially be your date, doing the whole awkward head nod thing, and finally approaching saying, Sally, yes, Chris, who are yeah, that's her. Then comes those thoughts. Does she look like the photos underneath her mask? Should we go sit down somewhere and use that as an excuse to take off our mask or go order coffee as quickly as possible so we're able to take off our masks to drink them? It's exhausting. And that's like, I never thought about that. This every time I hear people saying,
it can't be superficial easily.
People talk about it's hard dating in a pandemic. I just assume because things are closed, you can't go to the movies or restaurants like you could at one point. Who would have guessed? I still don't even know what you look like. We've been talking for 5 minutes.
Good, get to know them.
It's like
might start a healthy relationship out here. I'm here worried about what she got underneath the mask.
Hey, Annette.
He didn't tell you now one thing about the. Did they say anything about the date after?
No, they were just making.
They was venting.
Yeah. African gal, I feel like I'm not petite as far as clothing sizes because I have like broader shoulders. My arms and legs aren't as short as what the petite sizes.
All that to say yes.
But I'm still skinny. Like that when you look at me at first glance, you would think that. But then when I try on petite clothing, it never fits. It's always too short. So I say, I don't know. I mean, I guess I am, but just say I'm skinny. But yeah, I could imagine. Could you imagine if when we first met, we had masks on? And then we had to stand out. Like we stood outside and talked all that time.
I'm trying to. Which would have been I haven't really met anybody during the pandemic at all. I'm sitting there like, can I imagine meeting anybody with a mask on? But yeah,
I don't. Yeah, like for the first time, is somebody you potentially
not dating
could be kissing or something. Yeah, like I want to see your face right away. I don't want to waste no time wondering because like.
That's why I'll be missing them red flags. Y'all over there trying to see what's underneath the mask.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? But you know what? I mean, you can tell a lot from people's eyes. Like
mm-hmm.
I guess smile probably matters a lot too, I would guess. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad for people who
go meet somebody nice, y'all. Meet somebody nice and then see their face later.
Would you?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
That's easy for you to say because you don't have to go out here and do it.
I would rather be around somebody that I could talk to than somebody that looks good that's talking about did I wash my hands for 3 minutes. Yeah, I can do that. I can have a meal with somebody.
African guys, I've been trying to do more networking and meeting new people, but it's been hard during the pandemic. Yeah. Lurbin. But yeah, I could imagine that because we went to Rehoboth Beach this past weekend and I met this woman, she knew your mom or whatever, and she reached her hand out to shake hands. And I did not want to shake her hand, but I had to because I would have felt, I don't want to make her feel bad, but it's just stuff like that you just don't even want to be bothered with. And I think she probably did it out of habit. I don't think she's like trying to break the rules out here. She had a mask on, but I haven't shook anyone's hand, and I can't even tell you how long. I'm used to doing like this. This is what I should have did. Just wave, even though we were 2 feet apart.
Yeah, Pop was telling me about some dude, and he's a handshaker. I'm thinking, why do you know?
Because he probably put his hand all in his face.
Dude came over. We did that though.
I don't even want to do this. Why do we have to touch? Speaking is enough. I understand it makes a connection, where that's what we're used to doing to make a connection, but we don't need to touch. It's fine because this part of your hand can be full of germs too. People do like this with their nose all the time and they want a fist bump. Get out of here. Yes, Khadijah is nasty. I threw the elbow out real quick. Yes. That's what I should have done. Oh, what is wrong with me? It was the same thing. When I shook her hand, I could hear the germs.
Yeah, put that sound in it.
Disgusting.
I
was like, she looks clean. She looks like she's put together. She ain't out here just wearing anything.
Oh, Lord.
I just made sure I didn't eat nothing with that hand until we got back in the hotel. Oh my gosh.
We got another one?
What does this one say?
I forgot all about the sound effects. I'm tripping.
I know we haven't played that in so long. Let's do a combo and chill one.
All right. Combo and chill. Question number 1. Would you do three? Oh, this is one of yours, huh? Would you do 3 years in prison for $10 million?
Hey, BB.
And the answer is yes for me.
Oh, hey, Devin. Didn't see. You would? For 3 years right now. Police knocking on the door.
For $10 million.
3 years, Alex.
For $10 million? Do I get all of it?
Yeah. Yep. Well, probably minus the taxes.
Why is there taxes in this $3 million prison bet? That doesn't even make sense.
They always going to get... You want to go back? That's why. African guy say yes. Lever says no. Hell no. Okay,
3 years. I'll be dreaming about 10 million ways to spend it. I'm going.
And it's so funny. I picked this because that girl that's she does the podcast with what's the guy with the bald head, Gilly and Wallow. Mm-hmm. That's his name, right? She has a podcast now called Don't Call Me a White Girl or something like that.
That's her name.
And she was talking about how prison is not that bad. She's like, I'm not saying y'all should go. Don't go. But I'm just saying if you do got to go, just hold your head up because it ain't that bad. She was like, once you get in there, make some friends. Want to get the hard-boiled eggs to your... I was like, what? She was just naming all this random stuff. She was like, crazy. You'll be all right. It ain't that bad.
No, she's funny.
She's like, it ain't no kids in there. Most of the time it's free, so you get to nap whenever you want. I was like, what? It was so funny. So that was perfect because if someone has been and knows that, they will probably be like, oh yes, definitely. I go for 5 years.
Say, people leave and get less when they get out. So
just give me half of that. I'll do it easy.
Heck, yeah, I'm in there.
$10 million.
Just 3.
Oh no, maybe billion. And that's it. You better pay me.
Oh, and I won't even be 40.
40? No, you wouldn't be.
No, I'll be out.
Be like 40 under 40. $10 million.
How did you acquire your riches? Well,
oh my gosh.
It was a combo and chill.
Oh, hey Amanda, you calling in? Oh my gosh. You from Brazil. Brazil. I'll be scared, but I don't want to work for people anymore, so I'll do it. I'll do it.
And it didn't say what kind of jail. I could be
right, like it was a white collar, like Martha Stewart, just in there knitting.
Yeah, I have my own TV. I'll be all right.
Be like one of them jails in the Netherlands.
$10 million. Somebody's gonna be helping me out in there, sending me money, knowing I can pay them back. 3
years, shoot, life would be. I don't know. I've watched a lot of like, I don't know, TV shows / movies, reality shows, whatever. And the people on the outside, they always talk about how they're the ones stressed and, trying to make sure that their person, loved one, whatever is good. making sure I'm always picking up the phone, put money on their books, going to see them. All they got to do is sit there.
Mhm.
I'm like, wow. Y'all, I'm not meant for jail. I can't be no slave.
Going straight to the white collar.
No, I'm good. I'm not built like that. They should have put some like with solitary or maximum security or whatever. Yeah, make you pay.
Make
but
you think a little bit
prison
more.
could be any little. Yeah, y'all sit here and watch this TV all day and don't fight. You be all right.
Be caught up on everything. All right. Next combo with chill. Wait, Lex, would you do it if you just had a baby? That baby's gonna be well off. It's gonna be taken care of.
I mean, I would say they're not gonna remember, but it would suck to miss that whole infant part of it. Like when
they
you
do
were
video
a baby
calls
type
now.
Of thing.
Set up that video call. We got the money for it, baby.
I would get fit and travel all over looking snatched and all.
Right. Got that time to look good. Get your body right. Ooh.
Man, I thought about the food that people eat in jail and stuff, and it's just like, I know their skin has to be crazy bad, like, because they're not in there trying to give you well-balanced meals and making sure you drink enough water. Like, your skin has to be so, like, ugh, acne and oily and all that type of stuff. All right, we'll do another one.
Mm-hmm. What the heck?
I hate how this makes that sound. Bloink.
Would you date someone who dated your friend? Would you date someone who dated your friend?
I don't think so. You have to define date. Like, did you go out on one date and it was like, we didn't really like each other, so it ended there? That is fine. But date it as in like slight relationship, maybe the relationship lasted for some time. No, that would be strange. And I feel like that friend would always be like side-eyeing me.
She would.
Yeah. Hey, Bree. Yeah, but if it was just like a one-off and it just was like no.
But y'all were meant to be together.
Nothing, then sure.
Y'all were meant to be together, and you only knew because they were dating so long.
Oof. I don't know. That would be weird. That would make me feel funny about dating them, because then I'll be like, what if he's eyeing somebody else this whole time? Because he eyed me while he was with her. It will make me feel like, why should I trust you to be loyal and honest? If I was a friend, if I'm side-eyeing, yeah. Yeah.
I'll breathe it up. All right.
What about you? You didn't answer.
I don't think I would. I was trying to think if I have before.
I feel like guys don't care.
No guys. Care? Oh, no guys care. That's why all these dudes getting in trouble for some.
Well, I guess because their definition of dating might be different than ours. Like, y'all's definition might be different now. Like, men might sleep with someone and be like, I don't care, I just slept with her.
Yeah, but the jealousy. The same reason why if a woman cheats, men get all crazy even though they've been.
But what if he's no longer with her?
Jealousy is the word I'm gonna use again. I don't think dudes do too well with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think it's all strange anyway, because if you're friends, Drake is at that game.
Oh, he's in Toronto.
If you're all friends, then how could that ever be comfortable? Like, lightning would have to strike. Like, that friend would have to be so in love with whoever they're with now and be like, I don't care what anybody else is doing. I'm with this person. Whatever we did or didn't do in the past, who cares? Like, it would have to be such a perfect situation for that to work.
All right. So what is one new thing you want to do next year?
Did I pick that one? I don't know why I picked that one. I hate those type of questions. One new thing.
I don't think I have a new thing.
It's maybe not so much, a new thing, but a new place, because I really want to go to Hawaii. I do. I want to go to Hawaii so bad. And I feel like while I'm there, I would do a new thing. I would probably like I want to parasail. I think that looks really fun. Like
You're not doing that.
why wouldn't I? Put a life vest on me. If I fall in the
don't
water,
put you on the water. Put you on the trampoline with a life vest. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. You just told everybody like 2 weeks ago how you would go to a catamaran net.
That's different. A catamaran net where you could just fall through.
You can't just fall. Go ahead.
Well, if the net breaks, is what I'm saying. You just fall right into the water.
And then,
but you're not likely to have a life vest on. Like if you're on a catamaran, you're trying to look cute. You don't have
you can have a vest on.
You could, but who wants to?
That's the same way some people feel about whatchamacallit.
Hairstyle?
Yeah.
No, you have to put one on.
Not everybody.
I think you have to put one on.
I'm sure it's like a guess you do, but I mean,
like you
think it's a law?
I don't think it's a law, but I feel like for those people who operate those little excursions, that's their rule because you ain't gonna come back and sue me for your inability to swim. So
Khadijah wants to go to Africa.
Oh,
any place
yeah.
in particular? I'm going to Hawaii.
Oh, Bree, good for you, girl. Which part of Hawaii are you going to? Because I think I want to go to Malibu. And I just saw on the internet. I was just on the internet. There's a banana that grows in Hawaii. It's blue.
A banana?
It's a blue banana, and it tastes like vanilla ice cream. So that's the new thing I feel like that's gonna get. I love bananas.
Jumping.
I got a burp.
Well, whose song is that?
Destiny's Child. Hello.
I'm not sure you know.
I really want to get fit and healthy by my 30th birthday next year, and also go to Disney World because I've never been. You never been to Disney World?
You been to Disneyland?
Not to Disneyland.
See, there we go.
Shut up.
Oh, they're judging. Oh,
I was not judging.
You haven't been to Disney World?
That was not a judge. That was.
You ever left your house before?
That was me being jealous of someone who gets to experience a new thing that, you know, I know is going to be so great and they get to experience for the first time.
You haven't been to any Disney thing? Yeah, you gotta.
Just
it's hard to say you gotta go. I hate to say it.
Just don't go in the middle of summer.
Nah, you gotta go when you feel like being childish. Like,
and that's not in the middle of summer. I'm telling you, it's way too hot.
Yeah, you'd be mad. The
way that sun radiates off that concrete and cooks you in the middle of the day. If not go in the summer.
If you're trying to go to like a Disney World, but you want it to be more adult, you might as well skip on over to Universal for.
What's that? Oh yeah, okay, those movie rides. But I feel like there's
even stuff on the
but you can go to bars anywhere.
I'm just letting you know in Disney World ain't gonna be that many bars out there. Just
and if you like Harry Potter, you definitely have to go to that Harry Potter world.
There's like 2 of them.
I never watched one full Harry Potter movie before going to that.
So you should definitely ain't read a book.
Exactly. And I was blown away. Like I was mad at myself for not being a fan because I just couldn't imagine how crazy the experience must have been for fans of that book.
Yes.
Oh my! It felt like I was really there, and because I didn't even know the details, I couldn't really absorb it all the way I wish I could have. Yeah, I know people. Oh my God! Like
all the made up words.
Yes, I want to go, but baby, them prices got me messed up. Yeah, especially now they try and make back that COVID money.
Oh, facts.
It's unreal. But my friend is on a Disney cruise right now with his family. This is like his 10th cruise, and he's like, I know you and Lex don't have any kids, but y'all need to come on this cruise. And I'm like, I'm not going on a Disney cruise without somebody's child. I bring my niece or something. But he's like, it's so worth it. And I believe him because Disney does not play.
How many of y'all have zip line? It look like it's uncomfortable. Every time I see somebody do it. I know I feel like I've done it before, but every time I look at somebody, it looks like, oh, they got a wedgie already. It ain't even start yet.
I did it with your sister and cousins, but
it was, if you felt it anywhere, the straps.
It wasn't uncomfortable. If anything, it got the most uncomfortable that I was when we had to climb those treetops, and every point it got a little bit higher, a little bit more challenging, whatever. And there was one point where we were way high up, and I just started feeling like everything was doing like this while I was up there. And the little treetop thing is just wide enough for you to kind of keep your feet on it. And I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But it was fun. It was worth the trip for sure. I'm such a kid at heart, and I can't find nobody who will go on rides with me at Disney World or any amusement park.
Dang.
That's so crazy.
That's because they scared. That ain't a kid at heart. They scared.
Very much so. Because I would get on a roller coaster right now. Like, I love roller coasters, and I get motion sickness. I didn't always, but I will do whatever it takes to get me up there and have a good time because I like them. I ziplined in Las Vegas, and that wasn't for me, but I would love to zipline again. Dang, Bree ziplined in Vegas too, and Mexico. Yeah, I don't need to do it anymore. Like that one trip I did, that was enough because it was like it felt like hours. Because I thought like once we finished this round, this trail, I thought we were done. They were like, nope, gotta do this one. Nope, gotta do this. I'm like, we still aren't done. It was so much. But so yeah, I'm good on that. I never have to do that again.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I could skydive now.
Really?
I think
you
so.
were afraid before?
No, I just didn't want to. I thought it was stupid.
Why?
Just seemed stupid. But then I don't know. I saw it recently, and I was like, that don't look that bad. I think once you start seeing Black people doing it and having fun, that's when it was like, hold on a second.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, I've yet to have it. I've yet to have seen someone else do it and be like, yeah, I think I want to do that now. I don't think that it's silly or anything. I just don't think it's for me. I don't really need to have that experience. I haven't been in Universal Studios and I'm from Florida. What? I lived in Cali while in the Marines and only went to Disneyland. I definitely like Disney World better. I want to go zipline. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say Disney World's better.
I'm about to say, whenever I see Disneyland, it never looks like I got to get up over there.
I don't know. What is the real difference? Like, I know this Disneyland.
Is a whole different thing, whole different layout.
Yeah, I know that, but is it smaller?
Yes.
Okay.
As much as I can tell, and I think that's the difference between a world and a land too. I mean,
that's why I assume like world has to be bigger.
What's the one in France called in China?
Disney World, in it?
I think they got different. Just like how we was talking about Six Flags are all kind of categorized different.
Once I seen Tiffany had a zip lining on girls trip, I was interested in doing it. Yeah, it's fun when you're up there because we zip lined over water. And when you're up there and you're alone and all you hear is the wind and you see the water, it's really pretty scenic experience. It's like, wow, I see why people, really want to do this. But it's only something that I needed to do once.
Disneyland Paris and then Disney Village.
Not gonna lie, Lex, that's been my same thought lately with the skydiving and Black people. Who y'all been watching?
It's been popping up. They've been feeding it to us.
Thinking about skydiving and bungee jumping makes my nerves hurt. There's one in Japan too. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think World might be the one though. Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
It is fun. It's just, I don't know. I like less children if I can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never a fan. I'm never a fan of crowd of children around me because it's just like, shut up.
Yeah, the only ride I don't do is at water parks. I don't do the slides. I truly don't feel like there's any safety whatsoever.
And I can't swim.
Little baby fiasco.
Yep. Yeah, he put some little muscle weight on him. So
he's still a teen.
I know. But yeah, I don't like water slides either because I don't know, especially with the ones with the inner tube, you end up falling down the slide backwards. And I'm just like, when is this going to end? And how am I going to land in this water?
I rocked on the side too many times with nothing to hold me. And I'm like, nah, my size brings momentum. Nah.
There's tubing down the river is nice too. Oh yeah. Makes me think of the lazy river. That's probably about as close to tubing down a river I'm gonna get.
I just remember Norbit. That's who I feel like when what's her name went down that tube or that slide on Norbit and flew out. That's how I feel like I'm gonna do. Like every time I'm on them. I don't like them.
It's like
I'm scared of them. Yep.
After I've done the water slide, well, like when it's over, it's like, oh, that was fun. But it was only fun because it ended in a way, that I was happy with. Had I ended that ride with me capsized on that in that inner tube, I'd have been pissed.
You can't even relax at the end because you got to move for the next person. Yeah, they smack you in the head,
kick you in the neck, and be all she wrote.
All right, let's go to another one.
All right.
During that conversation, if you can only eat one food item for the rest of your life, what would it be?
or one.
Nah, you don't get to add the
No,
oil.
I wanted. That's why I picked this because I wanted to say that, or like if you could only eat breakfast or lunch or dinner. I know sometimes
That's a whole meal. Nah, you cheating. If you could pick
one
one,
kind of food,
yeah.
one food item. Like you mean one food item?
Hey, that's one food item. Don't try to act like you don't know what the question
is. A hard question. Probably fruit.
Fruit is not one food item. That's a food group. So I'm gonna need you to pick one item.
I can't pick one item. Chicken wings, doggone. It's like no, I would be sick of that.
Yeah, right.
But I ate some chicken wings a day and I tore them up. I was
crab legs all day.
Labor said lunch. See, they went the same
way. Y'all don't get to do that.
Crab. Okay, so
y'all gotta pick one item.
Okay, yeah, I would probably pick some seafood. If you a lot of mercury,
too
much of it.
Scrimp. I could probably do that too.
I would probably pick potatoes. Potatoes! Because you can have French fries, potato chips, mashed potatoes, potato salad. You could have how do you pick one? Yeah, I would pick potatoes.
I could do potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
It just
you can make them so many different ways.
Yeah, avocado all day. I didn't know it was like that.
Avocado. See, if I could add the tomatoes and cilantro and chips and tomatoes.
She can roll her R's now.
Cilantro. No, that was that was a cilantro.
That was a stumble.
That was the fake tongue roll. But yeah, potatoes, because you can make them so many different ways.
That's not bad.
Any type of meat I would be too disgusted by after a while. Like it would be like too am I a caveman just eating flesh all day?
Right.
Because I figured it out.
You can't add nothing to the potatoes.
I can't add anything.
It's the one item.
You being real picky with this.
They brought it up. Look at you.
Who said that?
They.
Oatmeal, it is filling, but you can't add anything to it. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I couldn't do oatmeal. I need a little bit of sugar, some fruit, maybe nuts too.
That cereal ain't coming with milk backs.
But cereal is cereal and milk.
It's not an item though.
Just like
no, it's one item. The item is the cereal box of cereal.
Listen, this is our live. We get to make the rules. Lex don't ran her break. Thank you.
Y'all trying to cheat.
What did you say? Shrimp or something?
First of all, somebody else said shrimp.
Yeah, but you said you agreed with it, I thought.
I agree with your potatoes too.
So pick one.
Pasta.
Oh my gosh, why didn't I pick that? No butter, no salt, just straight pasta.
Rice.
Same.
I do rice.
With nothing on it?
If I got to. I could do rice every day. Fried rice.
Say no. I feel like if we pick a food item, we should be able to cook it the way we would normally cook it. Like, come on.
Nah, it's one item.
All right. No sauce in your pasta, Lex.
I could do it with butter, but yeah, you're right.
Beck said, wow, I can't have the milk. That's what I'm saying. Cereal is cereal and milk. That's what makes it. I'm here because I love your hair. Oh, thanks, Jay. I love jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is really good. I like the texture of it. It's so, and it just feels like it's good for you. Like some rice are really starchy or can be really starchy. And jasmine rice just feels nice and clean. All right, any more?
Combos and chills or food?
That one.
Oh. All right. In keeping with the anniversary stuff, should you tell your partner everything, or is keeping some things private needed for a healthy relationship?
Oh, this is so funny because we were kind of talking about this. I don't know if anybody here is watching Married at First Sight right now. And this couple is a perfect example of why I think not everything needs to be shared. Like you can share everything, but not everything needs to be shared.
What they do? And
Johnny and Bao on Married at First Sight.
Bow.
That's what they always say too on the podcast that I listen to. But Johnny is like, he wants to tell Bao every step of the way how he's feeling, what he's struggling with, what he doesn't like about her, what he feels she needs to change. And he's just like,
Val
I'm
is a
being,
girl? Or, okay.
and he's like, I'm just being honest. I'm just being open because I feel like communication is the best thing for us and blah, blah, blah. And while I understand where he's coming from, it's making her feel less than, and it's ruining her confidence and any progress she feels is being made in a relationship. So it's like, not everything needs to be shared, because when you're in a process of trying to figure something out, not every thought or feeling is helpful to the other person. It can make them feel bad, you know? No, you don't need to share everything unless it's crucial to y'all's relationship. Like, if it's not anything that's going to help the both of you, and you've thought it through and you haven't thought it through all the way, then why are you sharing? Like, if you're in the middle of trying, there's no need to like constantly be telling them, I hate when you do this, or I'm struggling to find you attractive right now because of like, what? Sometimes it's necessary to keep your mouth shut. I thought that was going a different way, and then to keep your mouth shut was like an ice cold thing of ice cold water. Mm-hmm. When I start telling my fiance everything he tells me, I need more female words to talk to. Yeah, because think about how you feel. Like when people say, if you get mad at work at a coworker or your boss or something, you want to go to your desk and reply in an email real smart alecky or whatever. Like, no, you take a second, type it out, but don't send it, because you probably feel differently tomorrow. But you already hurt their feelings, been disrespectful, all of the above, and now
burnt the bridge.
Yeah, and now you sitting there looking crazy because you didn't cool down and you didn't really mean any of that, but the damage is done. So, but I think if it's something that's been like eating at you for a long time and it's can eventually or actually now becoming detrimental to your relationship, then yeah, say something. But not everything need to be discussed.
How you feel about people who say things so that they feel better, even if it makes the other person feel bad?
It depends, because there are a lot of people who won't say things because they're afraid of making the other person feel bad, but so they'll continue to suffer in silence. And I don't think that that's healthy.
No, I'm talking about you just got something that would bother them.
You just got something
like you got information or something that would bother them, but you don't tell them.
Oh, like.
But when you tell them, it'll be a little off of you, but they'll.
I don't really understand. Like, what do you give me? You have to give me an example. Like, is this something that you heard from someone else and you're holding on to, and you're like, should I tell them?
I don't have anything in mind. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like for example.
But you know how some people will tell something just so that they feel better about something that they might
okay, like for example, let's say someone overhears someone having a conversation about your spouse or girlfriend or something, and then
or you see. No, that wouldn't be with your spouse. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's say I overhear a conversation someone's having about how they're mad at you or they think that whatever. And now I'm carrying this around thinking, should I tell him? I mean, because I'm your wife, I would tell you. I don't.
But now I'm mad. What if I go?
But I couldn't not tell you if I felt like you not knowing is worse, then I would have to tell you. But if it's just like some BS. No, I'll probably still tell you. I would still tell you. You have the right to privacy, but being open and honest. What? But being open and honest relationship is important. Yeah. That's called selfish. But yeah, I would, because I tell you everything anyway. Like, it would just feel weird to have some piece of information. Now, if it's some information about someone else.
But yeah, I was thinking that, but I was like, I want to go a different way. But yeah.
An example would be you tell your spouse you cheated 5 years ago, even though it was just once and your relationship is going well now. I mean, I feel like those are case by case.
We'll probably see the video.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Khadijah.
I did them.
You did not.
I can do your nails.
You've never even brought this up ever.
Yes, I have. I told you I could do nails when your sister asked about it.
I've never seen you paint anything.
First of all, I have painted stuff. I painted that mark on your on your backside for where we got it.
Anyway, no, I've never seen you paint fingernails or nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna break one of these tonight and I'm gonna show you.
But Bree, I mean, yeah, I think it's a case by case basis, but I feel like I don't know. I mean, that's something that it's almost like creating an unnecessary situation, because if the person cheated 5 years before and they haven't cheated since and the relationship is good, it's more like I have a guilty conscience and I just need, like, I guess that's, like you said, burden off of you onto someone else. Like, oh, I feel better now. Now your partner, it's brand new to them. So I think that's kind of selfish in a sense. But because I mean, what are you gaining from that except to make yourself feel better?
Right.
So the only reason I feel like that person needs to tell is if they're continuously doing it.
Dang.
Or like they gotta confess, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's something that they can't keep themselves from doing. So it needs to be talked about, because now we need to split up. Bless you.
Thank you.
Or if they feel tempted, to do it again. But other than that, I just feel like, why put your partner through something like that? Because now it's 5 years ago to you, but to them it's 5 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Would you huh?
That was all of those.
Would you consider yourself more straightforward, or do you typically beat around the bush? I'm an empath, so I typically care about others' feelings more than mine. I beat around the bush. I don't like confrontation. I'm working on it. But and I feel like I'll probably always be working on it, because I am naturally someone who just wants the other person to feel good in the situation. Like, if it means I got to take a little bit of an L, okay, fine. I'd rather deal with that versus we need to sit down and have to talk about this, because to me it's just not worth it. But when you do it all the time, it becomes worth it, because now it's piled on. Let's see. Oh, God bless you too, Khadijah. Hey, Nanasha. Unburdening yourself to call others' pain is selfish. Yes. Keeping secrets from someone is no different than lying to them. That's true too. So like I said, it's like case by case. Mostly straightforward, but at times passive. Do you think you're straightforward? I think you are.
When it matters. And there's just stuff I just don't care about, and I just let that go. But because I think there's things that you put higher on a pedestal than me, and when I let it go, you'll be like mad about it, but I don't care. But if I do have to tell you something, I'm just gonna spit it out. I find it easier to word vomit stuff, you know what I mean? So as soon as I feel it, bro, why you got, like, if it's already out, it's out. That's how I feel. So I guess I am straightforward.
You are. I've never really seen you beat around or at least I didn't know you were beating around the bush, because even how he talks to his family, and I feel like that can be sometimes the hardest to do, because when you're in a family setting, everyone has their roles that they play, whether it be a child or the older sibling or the younger sibling or whatever, older cousin, whatever, grandchild. Everyone has their place, and it's hard to kind of say something that might appear that you're trying to step out of that to that other person, especially parents. Like, what are you talking? Who do you think you are? Type of thing. So he's straightforward with them, probably even more so than anyone else, because he like, I'm not going to sit back and not say nothing, and something crazy happens, and now we got to deal with that. Like, no.
I gotta hear everybody's famous hindsight. Like, no, it wasn't hindsight. I told y'all as it was going on.
Yeah.
No hindsight. This is
dumb. And for no other reason, he wanted to be able to say, I told you.
I usually did.
I feel like you should be able to confide in your partner. Yeah, you definitely should be.
Yeah, I won't argue, but I will say it once at least.
I wish I could be more straightforward so I don't have to ponder on things for too long. Yeah. And sometimes that can be like part of the problem.
Yeah.
You're thinking, I'm thinking it through. I'm being thorough. Meanwhile, you're coming up with all these different scenarios that probably won't even happen, but you're letting that dictate what you do.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to know, no matter what you choose, like there's going to be pros and cons, like to all of it, to everything. More money, less time with your kids, but you know, it's always some random thing. So I just try not to think too heavy into it and make the best decision for the moment.
Which is like that's. I feel like it comes naturally to you, and I'm like, how? Because it so does not come naturally to me.
I just don't get how it doesn't.
Like I'll be thinking,
in my mind, I'm like, you don't know what you want.
I'll be thinking in my mind, like trying to fit, like someone brings a problem to me. Instead of me just saying what I really feel, I'll try to be gentle about it. And sometimes that can get lost on the other person because they're not getting.
Because we're not thinking the way you're thinking about
it. They're not. They're just answering whatever question I might ask and not putting the pieces together. And I'm just like, put them together versus me just being like, you knew that was stupid when you did it. So why did you do it? You did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could just say that type of stuff to people, and maybe not as harsh as that, but you get the picture. Because otherwise I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I know what I really want to say. So why don't I just say it? So I'm working on it. I think what I'm doing now is I'm not being gentle, but I'm being a little less gentle than what I might have been in the past.
More assertive.
Yes. I'll be getting stressed thinking too much. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. But before we do, we're going to do our thing that made us smile or laugh in these last couple of weeks. Excuse me. And of course, what made me happy these past few weeks is our 6th anniversary. 6 is your favorite number, right? So that should be your lucky number.
Kind of is.
Yeah. So it was nice to kind of celebrate that. We still need to actually like celebrate our anniversary though. We wanted to go to California last year, of course, but COVID wrecked all of that. So now it's like, because that would have been our 5th, you know, a little bit of a milestone. Now we're on 6.
First of all, don't talk about 6 that way.
Now the next milestone is 10. So we got to wait 4 more years before we do something big. And by then we'll probably have kids.
You know, you made up that rule. Like, you're making up that we can't do anything big till 10.
Maybe we could do lucky number 7.
We could do 6.5 if we wanted to. It's our choice. Like, don't keep them rules for no reason.
Yeah, African guy, I think we do balance each other out because he's straightforward. I'm like, maybe, did you think about?
She's straightforward with me, just not with anybody else.
Because I guess I never thought about that till you just said it just now. But I think it's because I know that you can take it because of how you give it out.
No, it's because you're sick of me. That's what it is. That's not no, you can take it.
I'm not sick of it.
Sick of this.
No, I really do. I think it's because I know that you can take it. You don't think so?
Nah, I don't.
Okay. Whoa. L. Dalton said they're 53 years, and that's like, who's 53? Your grandparents, they're 60, right?
Yeah.
60 years married. My gosh.
That's what's up, though.
Yes. That's amazing. 53 years. It's like, do y'all even argue anymore? You just like can read each other's mind basically at this point. I know he didn't mean that. I know she didn't mean to say that either. So we're just going.
No, that's when you get to his dumb. You just let it go.
Because we're still, and I think we will be at this stage for a long time where it's like you have to consciously and purposefully give each other grace. Where it's like, I have to think he didn't mean to do that. He didn't do this on purpose, or he didn't realize, to kind of keep everything mellow.
No,
I know, like our neighbors a couple doors down, I feel like they've probably been married around the same amount of years. Maybe, I don't know, 40 something years. And I'm wondering, do they argue? I feel like they're so very, I know they both seem to be pretty quiet and just like they've been in their house for how many years he said they've been there?
It wasn't that long.
20-something years, though, right?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I guess. Not really. I guess.
Are you old for you? Yeah, my family, that's like centuries
you know,
old.
PG
But your
County,
family,
y'all gotta get y'all houses can't be over 10 years old. God forbid, you need a new one.
that's because those houses are built like the
Man,
Three Little Pigs.
listen,
These
Maryland-
houses, these older houses, they built with some.
Maryland tearing all them trees down. They're gonna build a new house. If Maryland gonna do one thing, they're gonna build a new development. Oh, Corona here. take the wilderness down. I don't care nobody. Housing market crashing. We're still building more.
They'll be here when the market turns around.
They do not care out there.
And we'll still mark them up. All right, what made you happy? Anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, and the trip to Rehoboth too.
Yeah, that whole trip was cool.
I got me a really good thing of fries and caramel apple. I keep getting a caramel apple, and it was good, but I feel like
you ate it up. Oh yeah,
I ate it. Yeah, I want it to be juicier though. Don't you think it should have been juicier?
No. I mean, I would have wished it could have been, but that's what I was expecting.
I would have wished.
Yeah. But
hey Nia, what made me smile were your secret. Oh, your recent. Oh, I say secret IVF flaws. I was so excited to watch them. Oh, thank you. Yep. The third one will be up tomorrow. So yeah, look out for that. Be right here on our channel. Thank you, Safi. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming and chilling with us for another Wednesday live. We'll be back in 2 weeks, November 2nd. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, just like always. And we will see you all then.
2 weeks, you said?
Yeah. November 2nd, right? Or November 1st?
No, I don't know. I'm just...
What are you doing?
Going in November.
Oh, that's October. I was like, what is happening? It's November. That's October.
No, because this is October.
Oh, this is November 3rd.
See, this is what I'm talking about. To me... Nah,
to me.
She mean
Love y'all. We will talk to y'all later.
Right,
bye. To me.